Alright, this tutorial is a quick one about how to get it set up with Python on your computer. I recommend, so if we go to Google, and if you type in Anaconda Python, then it should be one of the first things that comes up. So you've got to download Anaconda Python distribution. Any one of these from Continuum Analytics will bring you to the right page. So it will, in this case I'm on a Mac, so it will recommend that I use a Mac. You can also choose for Linux installation or Windows installation. It has a really nice installer that'll help, that should bypass any problems that you have. So you can go ahead and click on the installer, download it, and start getting Python on your computer. As soon as that happens, you're going to need something called a text editor. And so there are a bunch available. A lot of coding programs use things called integrated development environments, IDEs that are really handy, so things like Eclipse or other things like that. They can also work as text editors. Mac has Xcode, Microsoft has Visual Studio, but for Python, all you need is a basic text editor. And each computer comes with a text editor, but there are some that are nicer than others. So for Mac, this one that I have open up right now is called Text Wrangler. And you can type that into Google, find it online. So that'll be for Mac users. For Windows users, there's something called Notepad++. That's really nice. And so for Linux users, they typically have Git Bash. And you could actually have Git Bash on Windows as well. Git Bash is a nice terminal interface, and it excuse me, actually it's not Git Bash, it's called Gedit. Similar names a little bit. And that is a good text editor for a Linux environment. Although, as a side note, for Windows, Git Bash is a good terminal environment that you might want to use. So you could install Git on your computer, and it comes with a terminal interface called Git Bash. And that would be for Windows users. Anyway, if you're not sure which text editor to use, go with one of these three according to your operating system. And there are others that are available. There are plenty of text editors that you can find online for free. Don't want to save that. There is also a few. There's Nano, which you can use from the command line. There's Vim that you can use from the command line. There's also one called Emacs. And without getting into any debate here, they all specialize kind of in different things. They have their own culture behind them. So if you're looking for something a little bit more complex or more advanced, you might be able to go with one of those and feel more comfortable. So, and those you can find plenty of help for online. All of them are very popular. So that is a little bit about Python installation and text editors.